We are the only station committed to covering Colorado first. Changes in immigration policy are being felt by some of Colorado's industries. President Trump signed multiple executive orders changing those policies, including trying to end birthright citizenship, suspending asylum, and declaring a national emergency at the border. While the president has not signed any orders directing increased Homeland Security operations, there has been an increase in immigration enforcement, including some operations in Colorado last week. It has left some immigrants worried. Your reporter, Gabriela Vidal, looks at how the increased fear is impacting Colorado's construction industry.
I see a lot of fear in people.
It's a fear that's been creeping into construction job sites, much like this one.
I mean, it was good until they start talking about the ICE raids, and I see a couple of projects that they were slowing down, people that didn't show up to work.
Jose Salazar, a migrant who's been working in construction for the last 10 years, shows us a job site he was at last week, empty because other migrants were worried about immigration agents showing up.
They're just afraid of it. They don't know who to trust.
I think 13% of the national construction workforce is immigrants, undocumented.
Jeff Barratt is with the Associated General Contractors Colorado, which represents some of those undocumented workers concerned about their future in the state.
I mean, we're looking at a shortage of 45,000 workers by 2030, and a lot of those are laborers and skilled craft trades, et cetera, that are responsible for putting up all these buildings we want to build to house the many things in Colorado.
While Barratt says they don't know of any immigration efforts that have targeted workers at construction sites, the fear is that construction projects will continue to stall if skilled workers are deported or choose not to work.
How can you bid on future work if you're already struggling to hire the employees for the current work that we have? And it's going to take longer for firms to complete projects, which means that impacts pricing, and the cost of doing business and building.
But even construction projects in the Denver metro that aren't impacted by migrant workers are still facing some uncertainty amid the Trump administration's move to impose a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports.
Might protect jobs in the steel and aluminum industry, American jobs, but at the same time, the other businesses that use steel and aluminum might have to lose a lot of jobs because their revenues are going to decline.
Alexandra Padilla is the chair of the economics department at Metro State University of Denver. He says the cost of these imports will ultimately trickle down into the housing market.
Most houses or high-rise buildings are made of steel. All the tools we use to build, right, all the machinery, the equipment, I mean, it might become more costly to build a house. It might be more costly to build those high-rises. And therefore, overall, the housing price might go up because they have less supply for it.
For those like Salazar, still looking for new projects despite the uncertainty.
And I know everybody's afraid right now, but we got to keep going.
In Denver, Gabriela Vidal covering Colorado First.
All right, Gabby, thank you.